energy is still unmatched.
Playing games isn't for everyone, but I'm the queen of chess. People think I'm behind, but honey, I'm always 2 steps ahead. Seasons come and go, but Asta will forever be in style. I may seem like the understudy, but in reality, I'm always the headline.
I'm not just brains and beauty. I am everything, darling.
I'm the new kitty on the block, but watch me roar, bitch.
Hey boo, thanks for coming. You look good. I already ordered us some coffee and donuts.
I decided to meet Camille at Starbucks so she can give me the lowdown on what happened after I left my event last night, after that bitch Kim crashed it. I've been wanting to know from you, besides everything that happened, what did you think of my charity auction?
Besides the riffraff coming, it was fabulous. I had fun, but I think you could have been tighter on security. If it was me, I would have called security and had her thrown out on her ass. I wouldn't care. I wished you would have stayed. Cydkney is a strong individual, and to let a snob like Kim run her out of her own event was a huge mistake. Kim's lucky it wasn't my event. You get your ass kicked for stuff like that in Magnolia High. So why aren't you guys cool anyways?
Kim is a sneaky bitch. Last year she made me out to be a snake. She said I couldn't pay for my wedding at the reunion. She accuses my husband of having an affair. The list goes on.
She is so obsessed with your life. She needs to start worrying about her own. Her behavior shows she's clearly not happy.
Boom and boom. Camille may be the youngest of the group, but she has a sharp eye for bullshit. I hope she doesn't beat Kim ass, but then again Kim needs it. When you're dealing with an insecure person, they'll attack anything to make you feel how they do. My advice to you is don't trust her. Today I'm visiting my marriage counselor Yolanda. She's been managing a lot of my financial and emotional state since my separation.
What brings you in?
Well, I have been speculating so much lately. At first when this happened I was sure of what I was doing.
I don't see why. You've grown so much these past months.
It's not like I'm purposely trying to sabotage the future, but I do miss being married. Living the married life. My son isn't used to a one-parent household.
I get that a lot from women I've worked with. Some moment they're sure of their decision, but some days they feel differently. It's a part of the process and to be expected. Do you guys have a prenup?
No, but he wanted one. He wanted to know if I just wasn't in it for the money, but I have my own businesses. Last year we worked on an actor together. After the separation I told him he can have whatever he makes off of it. I wanted to detach myself financially from him so there's no kind of legal trouble.
Financially prepared yourself for this? Even though you guys have partnered up, you still maintain your business. So are you thinking of terminating the divorce?
I don't know honestly. That's a big step. Me terminating the divorce means that I forgive his actions, and I'm not ready to forgive just yet.
I want you to take all the time you need. Focus on what's important to you and then come back and make a final decision. Trust your process.
Me.
Angie and Cydkney are meeting up tonight for a girls' night at food, champagne, and catching up. We honestly need some kind of outing that's drama-free. So glad you two made it on time. Got the whole night planned for us. I reserved us a booth.
What have you guys been up to? Ever since my red ball party that went so badly. I'm still upset about how it went down, but this night was needed.
I've just been busy with Penelope. We are planning on getting her baptized soon.
Well, I got some good news. The renovation for my boutique is officially done. So I'm planning a grand opening this week to celebrate the launch, and, of course, you all are invited. It's been a long time coming for me. I'm so excited my clothing line Simwives by Asta finally has a home.
So are you inviting him?
Well, she's an investor, so I have no choice.
Speaking of that, I do want to address this. I know that you disinvited Kim from your event. I didn't have anything to do with her still showing up. I know being close with Kim, Cydkney would think we were conspiring against her. I wanted to make it very clear I had nothing to do with Kim still showing up to that party.
I don't blame you at all, and I know you have way more class than Kim. She's like the lonely wolf of the group. It's her against everyone else. I don't blame Angie for Kim's action, and let's be real, Kim would throw her under the bus one day. Angie is way better off without Kim.
I get it, but I just wanted to make that clear to you.
I worry for Kim. Her attitude is gonna burn all her bridges with her friends. She won't have any left in the city. She'll be completely alone.
After my album cover photo shoot in downtown Newcrest, Michael took me out for some ice cream and shopping.
How do you like the album cover?
I love the album cover. It matches my color scheme perfectly. The photographers got a great tangle and the makeup was flawless.
I'm really glad you're pursuing a new audience in Newcrest. You'll be on the pop charts in no time here.
I mean, I'm always down to set records, but the talk we had at the restaurant? I don't know if I actually want to go on a tour after I release this album.
I understand, but you can't flake on your fans. They expect an album and a tour afterwards.
I know, but my heart is not set on the tour. I want to start a family soon and focus on us. The tour isn't going anywhere. I'm almost 25, my eggs are still young and I don't want to wait anymore. Michael knows how much I want to have a baby and get married, so I really don't understand why he's pressuring this tour on me. I'll think about it, but not as much because we still have plenty of time left. My pop-up party is this Friday. The theme is burlesque. I have to focus on that.
I just don't want you to feel the pressure. You have time and you're still recording singles for the album. Just think about it. You don't have to make any promises.
Well, what about my pop-up party this Friday? Should I perform a new single?
I think you should do whatever it takes to make the best impression. If you decide to put the tour on the back burner, use this to your advantage.
One second, I'm coming. Come on in and have a seat, please. After 7 long months of separation, I invited Billy to my home to chat. He's been reaching out lately, but I've been giving him the cold shoulder. I don't plan on making any decisions about us yet, but the purpose of this talk is solely for our son. So where have you been living all this time?
After you moved out, I just paid the mortgage on the old house and stayed there ever since.
I'm surprised to hear he stayed back in that house for so long. Good for him. It's too full of painful memories for me. You were still in the city this whole time and didn't make visits for Joey?
I wanted to, but I didn't want to make things more complicated than they were.
He's your son. No matter if we're together or not, I still expect you to be an active parent in his life. There shouldn't be any excuses for that.
I understand. I don't plan to miss out on any more than I already have. I know it's a process, but what can I help with?
Well, his birthday is coming up, so you're more than welcome to party plan, but I need your full commitment.
Okay, and what about us? You did agree that we could see counseling in the future. Have you given any thought? I'm free to go.
I don't know yet. I just want you to be here for Joey at this moment and the rest comes later.
Well, I'm buying a home in the neighborhood, so I'll be closer whenever you guys need me. I'm trying my best, Kenya.
Have a good night, Billy. He can try whatever way he can to try to get back into my good graces, but as long as he's a father to our son, that's all I care about and want from him.
Hey mama, you look hot tonight.
I love that corset. How are you?
Hey babe, you look fierce. Camille, where are the strippers? I thought this is burlesque.
Put down the drink and you can be warned for Asta.
Do you have something that's strong? I need some kind of hard liquor.
I said the theme was burlesque. I expected these women to dress sexy, but most of these bitches showed up in their underwear.
You did great with this party, Camille. Security is tight tonight.
Well, you know I had to make sure to keep everything in order.
I see some male music artists here. You think Michael would mind if you ever collaborated with one of them?
No, I don't think so. This is what this night is for. I have connects, but just not in Newcrest. I invited the press here so my fan base can expand in this city. Hopefully I can score a collaboration tonight.
Are you guys ready for my grand opening tomorrow night? I can't wait for you all to see.
Of course. I'll be there a bit later after opening though.
I don't know if Kenya has told you all this, but she told me she met with Billy in person the other night. So you did reply back to him after all. I've already told you how I felt, but I 100% support you guys getting back together.
We are not getting back together. It was just a mutual conversation we had.
Of course, if they're planning on getting back together, there's a lot of healing and things to assess first.
Hey Kimmy, thanks for coming out. Here's my number if you ever want to collaborate on any future projects.
Sure. Sounds great, Camille.
How was your day at the office?
It was pretty good, but I noticed you came home kind of tense. What happened?
Nothing serious. It was just some petty drama as always with these ladies. If me showing up to Cydkney's charity auction is what made her leave, that's on her. Now I hear Camille is having some sort of celebrity party and I wasn't invited. I wasn't planning on going in the first place. She's not worth my time. But something has been bothering me. It completely threw me through a loop when I saw it. Apparently I received an email from Newcrest law firm saying, I'm being sued because one of the fabrics from my clothing resulted in a child's hospitalization. It's completely vanity. I'm not a negligent business owner. Now I'm faced with a legal issue and everything I worked for in this city is at jeopardy. I can lose my clothing store and go out of business because of this.
I wouldn't pay much attention to it. I mean, last year you were accused of having tax problems. Obviously someone is making false claims against you. But you can't let this get the best of you. We'll hire the best attorneys in the city if we need private investigators, but you'll not lose your clothing store and clear your name, that's for sure. Just let me handle all this, Kim.
I don't know who's behind this, but if they think they can ruin me they better think again. Kim Fields is here to stay.
Tonight is the grand opening of Simwives by Asta Boutique, and, of course, your girl had to get her glam game on point. This night is a huge accomplishment and milestone in my career and I expect it to go down without a hitch.
Bat those eyes for me. Okay, just a little bit more contour on the cheeks, then you're good to go.
The renovations for my boutique started about 3 months ago. Instead of purchasing a used venue, I had it made from the ground up. The finishing touches included custom-made furniture and expensive paintings. With all that work, it's finally up and running.
Your limousine is outside, Mrs. Moore.
A little something for the gram. Okay, driver, I'm ready. Let's go.
Asta, you outdid yourself on this boutique. I see you, boo. Keep making them coins and boss moves.
Girl, you know I had to come clutching. I'm so proud of the work I did on this store. I remember selling my clothing out of my garage. Now look at me.
There's no way I'm leaving here empty-handed.
Allison, I'm so glad you made it. You look gorgeous.
Thanks, girl. I had to put on my good clothes for this occasion. I told my husband to babysit River. No way I was gonna miss this.
I pulled you to the side because I feel like I'm still holding a grudge against you. I'm ready to let it go.
This is news to me. I didn't know you had an issue with me. You've been kinda distant lately, but I didn't make a fuss. What exactly is it about Angie?
When I came to you in talks for switching career paths, you gave me no support. You didn't hear me out, and it's like I've always supported you the most.
Just because I wanted you to be smart about making those kinds of changes doesn't mean I didn't support you.
We definitely had a miscommunication, and it's in the past, so let's move on a positive note in our friendship. I want us to go for brunch sometime next week.
Brunch sounds good. And honestly, you're the only one I would want to patch things up with. I would drop anyone else easily.
We gotta give props to Asta. I think she really went above and beyond for this clothing line and boutique. I would definitely shop here.
I think she did a great job. Considering how she started her fashion business when she came to Newcrest, she's upped her game. This boutique feel like she's put so much determination into it.
I do have to be honest. I thought this wasn't gonna work. I heard Kim is one of her investors.
I'm surprised their partnerships for this whole thing even lasted this long. Last year they were competition, now they're suddenly partners. It's bullshit.
Do you think Kim will get jealous if Asta's clothing line becomes more popular than hers?
I can hear you two bitches all the way at the bar.
Okay, good. We weren't whispering.
And just FYI, I'm not slightly jealous of anything Asta does. She has success in her own way and so do I.
Well, you can't stop us from having our opinion about it. Anyone you see as a threat, you will take them down because you're a bully.
I'm the bully, but you're the one on Twitter talking so much shit about me. You're a social media asshole and everyone knows it. Keep contradicting yourself, sweetie. I always come back with the facts. You're acting like an innocent blonde. You're just another mean girl in busted makeup.
I stand completely behind my tweet. Everything I said was true. You're a total bitch. I'm gonna excuse myself.
This is why you can't keep any real friends. You think the sun rises and sets over you. Well, bitch, it doesn't.
If you weren't so thirsty to make it to the top, we would still be friends.
Well, bitch, we don't ever have to be friends. Go crawl back under your rock and
go back to your rented home and cheating husband. You're beneath me.
Why is all hell breaking loose in the middle of my grand opening party?
I really don't need any of this. So let me leave right now before I catch another case.
Kim is dead to me now. I'm so done with you, bitch.